guys, do you know about Childfree?
Childfree is a term used for a husband and wife who decide not to have children after marriage. There are several factors when someone decides to be childfree, such as the desire to focus on a career, insufficient finances, not being ready to take on the responsibility of being a parent, confusing information or insight about marriage and forming a family, childhood trauma, and others.
The reasons someone chooses child-free are 1. Personal, emotion, and inner self. A person feels inadequate and does not have the time and energy to care for children, let alone raise them. 2. Psychology and medicine, subconscious and physical. The most common reasons for choosing child-free are those who have had family trauma, such as having a past where their parents often scolded them. 3. Economy. Giving birth and raising children requires a high price, so someone who has insufficient finances chooses child-free.
From Susana's research, the percentage of child-free women in Indonesia is currently around 8%, almost equivalent to 71,000 people. Indonesia's total fertility rate has shown a continuous decline. The percentage of child-free women in Indonesia has also tended to increase in the last 4 years. The table shows the island of Java is the center of the development of a child-free paradigm in Indonesia. Most are domiciled in DKI Jakarta, West Java, and Banten.
Ya baik, sebelumnya Teteh tahu nggak tentang Childfree? Tahu banyak. Ya. Berarti udah tahu ya kayak kasus-kasus Childfree itu. Nah kira-kira pendapat Teteh Childfree itu gimana sih? Kalau pendapat pribadi sih orang-orang yang Childfree berarti sebelumnya pernah mengalami hal yang tidak enak gitu dari kasus yang orang tuanya misalnya trauma sama orang tuanya dan lain sebagainya, kemudian menganggap kalau child-free itu adalah hal yang bagus. Karena itu jadinya dia memutuskan untuk child-free mungkin untuk memotong tali yang dulu dia pernah disakiti juga sama orang tuanya gitu. Tapi kemudian untuk kalau dalam pandangan Islam sendiri kan itu nggak boleh ya, kalau trauma kita itu sendiri juga tanggung jawab kita untuk melepaskannya gitu. Berarti kalau menurut Teteh child-free itu Teteh pro atau kontra dari child-free-nya? Kalau saya sendiri kontra.
There are pros and cons to the child-free statement. We have researched the result of the opinions of people who are pro and cons. According to the opinion of one YouTuber, Gita Savitri Devi, in her writing on Instagram post about child-free, is the first. Not having kids is indeed natural anti-aging. You can sleep for 8 hours every day, no stress hearing when kids screaming, and when you finally got wrinkles, you have the money to pay for Botox. And the second, the principle that she decides to be child-free comes from her life story where she had a mother who was very narcissistic. She felt that her mother's narcissistic nature was passed on to her, so she felt that she was not ideal enough to have children in her marriage life. Meanwhile, for the cons opinion to child-free, according to Dr. Vina Salviana Darvina Sudarwo, MSc, as a lecturer in sociology at the University of Muhammadiyah Malang. Couples who choose to go child-free think that children will be an economic burden. Taking of children will also be time-consuming, especially if both partners work outside the home. If this is adopted by countries that have many Muslims, it will certainly contradict the concept of Islam. The position of children in Islam is a mandate given by Allah to His servants. Not only that, according to Dr. Vina, if many people adopt the child-free system, it will affect human resource, which will continue to decrease.
How do you respond to this phenomenon? First one,
Realize that everyone, especially women, has a diversity of experiences to manage their bodies. Second one, everyone has the right to determine his happiness, including whether or not to have children. Third, all choice must have consequences. Fourth, some data shows that living in an individualist environment without children in old age will make a person vulnerable. Fifth, if the decision is to have children, it must be accompanied by a sense of responsibility to educate and grow children into a quality generation.